Taurus! I forgot about you yesterday. I apologize. And it's a little bit dark, but you know, what can you do about the darkness that we live in? It's winter now where I am, so. Anyways, I felt like we were having a pretty good message come in today. So I'm going to fly with that. And one more shuffle. Oh, it did. This passion card stayed on the bottom the entire time. What did I tell you? And I was just having a bath and oh, look at soulmates on the bottom. And we got mirror. And we got boat. And we've got the hammer. Ooh, sexy. So something's being hammered in stone right now, okay? And I heard in my bath, somebody is willing to get on their hands and knees and lick. And that was all I heard. And I was like, Taurus, what the fuck are you telling me to bring into my channel today? But hey, I don't choose the messages. I just let them sail. So, underlying energy, we've got passion, soulmates, and mirror. So from the looks of it, there's some type of connection being made right now between two people. And like a connection between two people that are mirroring each other. Okay? Sometimes it's really important to have the same values as somebody that you're with. Not necessarily the same opinions as they have, but definitely along the same lines, right? Like you definitely want to choose your mates accordingly, okay? So it seems like two people have insane chemistry. And the world wants to move it forward. So clearly there's been a connection. And with the hammer, this might be a reconnection of two people. Because the hammer is about rebuilding, okay? Working on it, being persistent. So you might have been, or you might be mirroring somebody, and the universe is being persistent about you keeping your values, keeping what you do, keeping everything you do the same way. Don't change who you are now. Especially if you've met somebody recently and they're nothing like you and you're trying to change to fit them. That's a test to see, will you withstand your integrity or will you break with the tension or buckle under the tension, right? I'm only human. I've made some mistakes, but I'm man enough to face them today. So I do feel like you have made your mistakes, okay? Your fair share of mistakes. But that was just to get you so then you would be solid enough for this person. Like if you're going to hook up with somebody who's as solid as a rock, then I should hope to gosh that you are just as solid as a rock. And look, on the bottom of the deck, this didn't go anywhere. Clock. So this is time, okay? With go, go, go. And we got the scales of Libra, okay? And we also have the money sign, okay? Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. With this, nothing but the truth. Oh my gosh, look at all these underlaying cards with the peace pipe, okay? So, blaze one for the nation. Yeah, haul it and forget it. So, I do believe that people are coming back together. And whether or not you've been with each other in this lifetime, it could have been another lifetime, it doesn't matter. You passed all the tests. And the world knows to put you together. Okay? Which is why the scales of life is here. There's something that is very balancing between the two of you. And then the peace pipe. So it's a very peaceful relationship. It's a very bonding relationship, okay? Peace pipe is about pass the duchy, sharing, okay? And that would be the scales of life, is sharing, equality, okay? Is this person going to you have to trust that people are not going to hide their money from you, that they're not going to hide a secret life from you, that they're not going to hide things from you, okay? Because they feel like they work harder than you, so they should play harder than you, right? This person's not like that. So if you're trying to bend right now to fit somebody's standards, the world is like, hold up, stop, rewind, turn around, stop changing yourself, because the only people that are meant to be with you are the people who understand you, because you are you. Okay, you can't be somebody else to be with somebody. It doesn't work that way. You'll get busted, okay? Everybody gets busted when it's their time to get busted for their bullshit, okay? So, this is all systems go with these people. So, tarot, tell me what I need to know for the person watching my show. Alright, give me... I just heard, I said, I said gimme. I just heard gimme never gets. And I'm like, yeah, don't you know your manners yet? Oh, you guys might have really good manners. You might be very respectful to people around you. You know, you chew with your mouth closed. You hold your fork properly. You know how it's proper? You know the proper way to hold a fork? Like this. Like you're writing. Not like this. Okay, you don't hold a fork and a fork. You don't hold a fork like this and shovel it into your mouth. Okay, you hold a fork properly. So you both hold forks properly. Isn't that cute? This is definitely, I think, something coming back together. So tarot, tell me the story of these two lovebirds that are about to get on their hands and knees. Ooh, look at that. Lovers in a dangerous time. Knight of Wands. So somebody is definitely charging forward, okay? Charging forward, red hot. Ooh, and it's the king. The king of swords. So like I said, somebody's got something to say to you. And then we've got the Four of Wands. So something that they want to say is... will you be my Valentine? Ooh, Karma and Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. What goes around, come back around. So this is a lot of indulging. Okay, the Nine of Cups is a lot of indulging. And... ooh, we got King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Empress in reverse. Somebody wasn't ready before to start a family. Okay, they were dealing with a lot of pain, and they were dealing with something to do with their home, and possibly somebody lying to them or somebody not being completely truthful with them. So they've had to go through something themselves, right? Ooh, yeah. But they're not really confused about what they want anymore. They could have been confused in the past about what they wanted. And they could have been really, really into money. They could have been just really, really wanting to make a lot of money. So they just put their heart and their soul into money. And now they're ready. I mean, there's nothing worse than starting off a relationship with somebody and being fucking broke. You know? Like, that's not cool. Like, you want to be able to wine and dine a couple times. You want to be able to, you know, maybe go out for the evening, do a little, you know, nighttime sleepover in the city. Like, you might want to actually do some stuff. And how are you going to be able to do anything with somebody that you first start dating if you don't have any money? Right? Or you don't have any playable money or any money that you can move around, right? So this person was... oh my God, I just got that... I'm literally getting in my head right now that Dallas Green song with Never Ending White Lights. I'm so used to being broke, so put me where I belong. please don't worry about my singing voice, okay? I am not trying to be Celine Dion. I wouldn't want to be. I sing because that's how I hear the song. So, like, don't worry. I hate those people that, like, start a channel and then they're like, trying to be Whitney Houston. You're like, really? Are you trying to be a tarot reader or are you trying to be a singer? I just sing it because it comes through my head as singing, but I'm an awful singer. So don't think I'm trying to be something because I'm not. But I believe that song is called The Grace. And I come back to you. So someone's been trying. I think it's about Dallas is trying to get back to somebody, and he's tried so many times to get back, but it's never worked. But one day he knows he'll come back to her. And I think that's what this is about. Like, it's somebody's got something to say, and like they might have taken a break from you. It might not even been a break up. It might have just been a break because they didn't know what they wanted. They didn't know, they were confused about the world and everything in it. And if you don't have enough money, you're a loser. And if you don't have a girlfriend, then everybody thinks you're gay. Like, you know how I've been single for like 6 or 7 years, and how many people call me a lesbian? And I'm like, why? Because I chose to be single? That has nothing to do with being a homosexual. Like, what the fuck? How did being single and alone to get your shit under control turn you into being gay? Right? So it's like, I can understand sometimes why, I don't know why I just said that, but like, mate, that's for obviously somebody. And like, I know it's happened to me. And like, I had this aunt in my family too, who chose, because she was sexually abused, but my family doesn't know about it. She chose not to start a family. She chose to just stay single and raise horses and live on her own in California. And they all called her a lesbian. And when I went and lived with her in California a couple years ago, I was like, so like, what have you been doing? Like, I don't even really know you. And she's like, well, I've been dating a lot of married men. And like, to come out of your 70-year-old aunt's fucking mouth that she's just been dating married men my whole life and I didn't know. And I was like, are you serious? And she's like, well, who else can you date if you don't want to be attached? And I'm like, okay, this whole time my family's just been talking so much shit about her because they didn't understand her, because they thought she was funny because she didn't start a family and have all these kids and make a mockery of herself. She just chose to do her own direction. They immediately put something on her. So like, that could be a part of this. Like, you could have been with this person and your family kept telling you that you were something else. So you broke up with this person, even though you had a great connection with them. Now you're going to come back together because the world still is like, yo, you're still like this person. Why are you not with them? Right? It's, I'm going to get into something else, but it's because, you know, sometimes if people are a little bit out of control, okay, they don't know how they love themselves. People have to learn to love themselves so then they don't overindulge, so then they don't spend money on frivolous things they don't need to keep themselves happy. Like, people need to be grounded. They need to find their own voice. And let me tell you, this king found his own voice, or you found your own voice. And now you get to bring that truth forward, because if that's the only thing you can say is, after all these years, I love you to somebody, that means something. Because I'm sure your life hasn't been filled with rainbows and butterflies and why you watch tarot fucking readings to get your truth, right? It's like, people who watch tarot readings aren't watching tarot readings because they're in the great, you know, episode of their life and they're living and loving every moment. Like, you watch tarot readings because you're lost, you need guidance, and you need help and support. And you need somebody who's been going through it or can help you go through it all together. So we're in this together, my friends, and something is coming back together. I got to end this reading or my phone's going to explode. So yeah, something coming back together, and they are going to get on their hands and knees and lick whatever you need. It's got really dirty. See you later, Taurus.